Imagine walking down the cobbled streets of ancient Rome, the sun high overhead, the marketplace buzzing with activity, and the scent of fresh bread mixing with less pleasant aromas. Among the bakers, blacksmiths, and merchants, there's a man doing a job no one talks about. He doesn't sell wine. He doesn't make sandals. His trade? Urine. Yes, urine. Liquid gold in the Roman world. In today's video, we're going to explore one of the strangest jobs in ancient history, the urine collector. And not just why this job existed, but how it became so important that the Roman government actually taxed it. To understand why people would collect urine and why anyone would pay for it, you have to know how the Romans used it. Urine contains ammonia, a powerful cleaning agent. The Romans discovered that it was excellent for bleaching cloth, cleaning togas, and even removing grease and stains. It also played a role in tanning leather, which required strong chemical treatments to process raw animal hides. But perhaps most surprising of all, it was used in oral hygiene. Some Romans believed rinsing with aged urine would whiten teeth. Yes, really. In short, urine wasn't seen as waste. It was a resource. And like all resources in Rome, it became part of the empire's economy. So, who did the collecting? The job fell to some of the poorest citizens, often freed slaves, laborers, or those with no other work. Their task? To place collection pots outside public latrines, and sometimes even doorways of homes. Once full, the pots were carried to Fullonicae, or Roman laundromats, where the urine would be purchased and used in textile processing. Imagine walking through a Roman alley, balancing a sloshing clay pot, knowing it might splash. This was hard, dirty, and thankless work, but it was steady income. And in Rome, even the most unpleasant services had their place. Now, this is where things get even stranger. Around 70 AD, Emperor Vespasian, known for his frugal nature, noticed an opportunity. If urine was useful and changing hands in commerce, why not tax it? And so he did. The vectigal urinae was born, a urine tax. It was levied not on the poor collectors, but on the buyers, the laundromats, the tanners, the textile workers. People laughed. Critics complained. His son Titus even questioned the move. In response, Vespasian held a coin to his nose and said, "Pecunia non olet," money does not stink. That phrase has endured to this day. Rome had a sophisticated system of public toilets, latrines, and even early versions of sewers, like the Cloaca Maxima. These public facilities weren't just for convenience. They were part of a larger public health strategy. Urine pots were placed near these toilets to be filled and swapped out. The collectors operated quietly and efficiently, keeping this hidden economy running under the surface of everyday Roman life. It was sanitation and commerce wrapped together, long before modern waste treatment. The urine tax may seem absurd, but it highlights Rome's ability to monetize almost anything. It reflects a society where even waste had economic value, where nothing was too small or strange for a tax code. And Vespasian's legacy lives on, in more ways than one. In modern-day France and Italy, public urinals are still called Vespasians in his honor. Money doesn't stink indeed. Vespasian's name is still attached to the urinals of France, Vespasiens, Italy, Vespasiani, and Romania, Vespasien, even though they have become something of a rarity in modern times. Interestingly, There was even a Vespasian built in Montreal in 1930. So the next time you flush and forget, remember, there was a time when every drop had value. From whitening togas to whitening teeth, from Fullonicae to imperial coffers, Roman urine had a long, strange journey. If you enjoyed this trip into one of history's most unusual professions, give this video a like, subscribe for more strange but true history, and let us know in the comments, would you have done this job? Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay curious.